Alright, welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. As always, I'm Adam, Alex, Chris, and Keith. Tonight we're going to do the Sycamore Iced Coconut Macchiato. But beforehand, give us a like on this video, subscribe to the page, leave us a comment on what you think of this beer if you've had it. Give us some suggestions on beers you want us to try. But let's jump right into it. Like I said, this is the Sycamore Iced Coconut Macchiato.
I hope every time we say the word macchiato, Stash is cutting in the Talladega Nights scene where Pierre is like drinking the macchiato while driving.
Yeah.
He's like, you made me spill my macchiato.
You have spilled my macchiato.
I really hope that happens.
This is a blonde ale with coffee, coconut, and vanilla. 6.4 on the ABV.
I didn't realize I bought so many damn Sycamore beers.
It's alright.
Oh, it is from Sycamore. So it's
Yeah.
tag team Sycamore tonight.
Sycamore night, yeah.
Here, check out the other 7 Sycamore beers we've done.
It's not as bad as Westbrook.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I've always been a fan of Sycamore beers, though.
Honestly, yeah, Sycamore has delivered on beer, so
Well, that's
I'm pretty
the
excited
Christmas
about
that you
this.
liked.
House roasted Ethiopian coffee beans.
You remember you wanted me to buy like 18 cases of
Is that a nationality or a race?
Ethiopian?
Yeah.
It's a country.
It's a nationality.
Yeah.
Do
Ethiopia
we
is
want
a country.
to bring up your embarrassment on the YouTube video?
You can if you want to, I don't care.
We were posed a question by Christopher here in the group chat of which ethnicity has the most attractive women,
Oh God.
and his follow-up response was he believes Sweden was the leader of that category. And immediately we let him know he was wrong on what an ethnicity was.
It asks you for your ethnicity on a lot of federal forms.
Well,
Usually it's,
it's about 6 or 7 that I can think of.
no, what's the other one? It's like
Well, technically you have
non-Hispanic or other.
you have this weird thing about, because ethnicity does get different when you have Hispanic or not Hispanic, and then you've got race separately on a lot of federal forms, because you can be, like a Caucasian that's Hispanic.
Yes.
So it's like,
Just like you can be a Caucasian African from South Africa.
no, that's when you're interracial. Ethnicities, like where you can be like 100% of race,
We're
but
playing,
also be of Hispanic ethnicity.
playing a dangerous game.
We really
Before
are.
we go down,
I'm trying to be as politically correct as possible, so I'm way off. Just let me know in a calm and polite
This is
manner.
a beer review, not
I will change my ways if I'm wrong. You just have to let me know in a calm, respectful manner. Don't just come swinging for it.
This was a beer review, not.
Anyway, this has a very strong, very good coffee smell.
Yeah, it's really good in coffee, and there's no coconut to my delight.
There's no coconut. 2 sips in, there's no coconut on my side.
No,
I'm getting-
that's straight up coffee.
Well, I'm getting like coffee and vanilla.
Actually, coffee, vanilla. There's a little something there. I would almost say this is right there, like with a Steel Hands coffee lager, which is my favorite.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this has a little stronger coffee taste. Like I get like that black coffee aftertaste on it. More so than the Steel Hands.
I can't.
I like the Steel Hands beer. I'm not
I
saying
get
this is better, but
I get a little bit more of the bitterness you get from like a heavy roast.
Yes.
A dog roast.
Yes.
A dark roast, extra roast, whatever. But I always say, like, it's a weird thing for me to say, but I always say it because I feel like my taste is very heavily tied into like my sense of smell, and like this tastes like what a good coffee smells like when you get like a fresh ground coffee. That smell is almost.
it does have that. It does say like a very fresh.
But like I was
coffee,
saying, it's a very deep dark roast.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of that bitterness.
Very
Like,
robust.
Kind of like if you eat like roasted espresso beans.
Yes.
It's almost like you get that bitterness coming through with it.
I hadn't had a macchiato in a long time.
You have spilled my macchiato.
I don't know if I've had one, so this might be what a macchiato tastes like, and I can have
But
no
like,
idea.
It does. I like the caramel macchiato
You have spilled my macchiato.
from Starbucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's the only time I've ever ordered it. But
Yeah, caramel anything, baby. Now, granted, I get the caramel frappuccino most of the time, but I've had the caramel.
I'm a fan of this.
I am too.
I'm not really getting the coconut.
I'm a fan of this, but I hate the fact that I can't taste coconut in this.
I'm
when you
okay,
put it in the
but
name, oh my
Yeah.
god.
But I'm okay with that. Like, I can taste the coffee. I can taste like the vanilla, like what would be a creamer to a macchiato. Like,
Or even a little bit of whipped cream, honestly.
yeah, I can get that. And if there is a slight coconut. It's like it's a
It's
wall.
very faint. I'm trying everything I can to pick out the coconut.
They threw a whole coconut with the shell still on it into the brew,
That might
and then pulled it out. So it truly got.
It's like
That might be where the bitterness is coming from. It's the dirt from the coconut shell, and not any actual coconut flake or milk in it.
So
I'm trying everything I can to find coconut, and I can't.
You know the little cookies you get on oh no, that's a European flight.
The Samoas.
No, not the Samoas, but the cookies you get on the airplane.
You can't call
Now,
it biscotti.
You gotta be specific on airlines because they take pride in their cookies.
First of all,
Because the biscotti, Biscoff cookies, whatever, that's purely Delta Airlines.
Maybe that's what it is. It's
That's
Delta's.
purely Delta
Yeah,
Airlines.
it's the biscotti cookies.
Yeah.
This kind of tastes like that.
Yeah.
This guy-
Does it taste like this a little bit to y'all?
No, this kind of tastes. No, this.
That's what you would dunk in a coffee.
Yeah.
No, this tastes like a little bit like the
Those give me more like a
Biscotti.
cinnamon
Yeah.
flavor.
the biscotti coffee lager that still ain't that variation.
Yes.
That they,
Yeah.
it kind of does have that. I don't know.
I think that-
I'm very pleased with this.
What a video. We've gone from race to Delta
Ethnicities.
cookies.
The Delta cookies.
8-3. This is good.
Woo!
I'm gonna go.
Come out.
I'm gonna go 7-9. I'm gonna explain it.
This is good.
I don't think it should be in the 8s because I don't taste coconut as much as I don't like coconut. So, gotta stick with tradition of knocking a beer for the flavor it doesn't have, but it claims to have.
83.
And also, I don't even know, like, I would still put this below Steel Hands Coffee Lager.
Yeah.
So I would hunt that down before I hunted this beer down, but this beer is still really, really good. And if you have easier access to this beer than we do Steel Hands, you should really try this beer if you like coffee.
We've never done Still Hands coffee lager.
Mm.
We've
No,
done
we
the creme
did.
brulee and the biscotti ones.
So we did the variation, but we have never done the traditional one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Adam, you gave the Still Hands biscotti coffee lager a 7.5.
Yeah, I think this is better.
Okay. Just making sure.
I stand by that. This is better.
I'm with what Alex said. I think it's a really, really good beer. Like,
Oh yeah.
oh god, I just hate the fact that there's no coconut. I'm a big coconut fan. You're not a big coconut fan.
I love
are you?
coconut.
Nah.
Yeah, so this side of the table
It's
doesn't like
hit or
coconut.
miss.
This side of the table does love coconut.
Mhm.
And so I think for me, I'm missing the coconut more because I really wanted this to have some coconut in it. I really had some high expectations. So 7.7 for me though. That being said, if the name coconut wasn't in here, probably would have probably in the mid 8s. I mean, this is a really, really good beer. Great.
I'm in the low 8s, first of all.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, 8.3's mid.
You're almost mid.
No,
Okay.
8.4, 8.5, 8.6 mid.
Okay. All right, we'll discuss that later.
That's the next video.
That's another video. But I really just I just love coconut so much, so not tasting any of it hurts it a little bit. But
If this had the coconut, this would be like close to a 9 for me.
yeah,
Because
this
I
is-
absolutely I love the flavor that this gives off. I love the coffee taste. This kind of, I know it's not the same thing, but it kind of reminds me of the Legal Remedy coconut stout or the blonde,
The white mocha.
Yes.
white mocha blonde.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it kind of has that deep flavor, that dark like that you expect from like a stout, but it pours and drinks like an ale.
Yep.
So I mean, I really like this. I think I'm gonna be at an 8.1. I'd be higher if it had more coconut. I think there's enough sweetness in it from the vanilla and the cream to where it kind of cuts through some of the bitterness of the coffee, but there's still enough that bitter coffee there that just gives it a really good flavor profile. So I mean, I really enjoy this.
Yep.
All right, well, back down the line. 8.1, 7.7, 7.9, 8.3 on the Sycamore Iced Coconut Macchiato. And that's a review.
You have spilled my macchiato.